All right, today I'm gonna put a cam position sensor in my 2008 Ford F-150 with a 4.2 liter V6. Let's do it. All right, so the tools you're gonna need is a flat blade screwdriver. I like the needle nose vice grips. They work good for what I'm gonna use them for. A 1/4 inch or 3/8 drives ratchet with a 10 or 12 inch extension on it. A number 8 or 5/16 socket. A 5.5 millimeter or 7/32 inch socket. The first thing you do is use that screwdriver to get the intake hose off. The radiator hose is coming off and some heater lines are coming off. So you might want to drain maybe a gallon or so out of the coolant if you don't want to get it everywhere. You don't need to drain it all. Just everything from the motor, from the top of the motor down is fine. So drain some coolant out and make the job easier. All right, your cam position sensor is located on the front of the engine behind this tube here that goes down inside the manifold. It's connected to these two hoses here, this hose here, and another hose that connects is there. It's behind this metal tube. It's hard to get to. You can't really get it out without taking this out. So first thing you got to do, it's just easier if you take the main, the top radiator hose off. There's going to be fluid coming out, obviously coolant coming out, but that's just part of the deal. You can drain some of the coolant out if you want first through the radiator just to save yourself some mess, but I didn't. So you just gotta, first things first, take the radiator hose off. I like to use needle nose vice grips to get the hose off. Unless you have one of those dedicated tools, which works really well, surprisingly well. The needle nose vice grips work because the jaw opens up far enough to be able to get on there, and then you clamp it, and then it's just easy on and off. So the radiator hose is out and loose. I just tuck it up underneath the battery over here, get it out of the way. Next thing you gotta do, you can pull that wire off to get it out of the way. There's a little tab on top, mine's broke off. Little tab you push down to pull that out of the way. That gives you better access to this bolt here. So I'm gonna do that next. Now that the radiator hose is out, there's that bolt right there on the top of this metal tube that goes inside the manifold. So just take that out. It's an 8 millimeter or 5/16, basically the same thing. You can leave the hoses connected. There's two hoses connected to it and that wire down there. You can leave those connected. The tube sticks down inside the manifold about 2 inches and has an O-ring on it. So it's kind of tricky to get out. You kind of got to pull up on the hose and pull up on that bottom corner of that bracket and just kind of work it back and forth and it'll come out. So now the tube is out of the way. You're going to lose some fluid, obviously. But now you get that 7/32 socket with the long extension on it and you get those screws out. All right, so you got to wiggle it to get it off. It just takes a little bit. It's a tight fit around there, obviously watertight, and it takes a little bit of maneuvering, but it comes off. So then just reverse order, just make sure there's no moisture in there before you put the new one back on. And just reverse it, and you should be good. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you top off your water. I don't normally do these videos unless I can't find something on the internet. I'm building a 61 Ford Falcon gasser, working on the cage presently. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Anyway, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.